Hello everyone, welcome to a new video of English. Today we will be watching uh, about the chapter My First Steps, overall questions and related topics. So let's start. So first one is answer the following questions in 50 to 55 words. Okay. So first question is how did his uncle's keen observation help Gavaskar in retaining his identity? So, as all of you know, what was that keen observation of his uncle? His uncle, Sunil Gavaskar's uncle, found out he had a small hole in his left earlobe, and then it made him to doubt that is this the same kid he had seen the previous day. Because of that, they went for searching for that kid, and the kid was found near a fisherwoman. And then they came to know that during the bathing process, or when the new babies are given a bath, they might be exchanged by the nurse, and then they came to know and they just got their baby back. And now that small baby is Sunil Gavaskar. So his uncle helped him to come back to his own home. So the whole thing you have to write in 50 to 55 words answer. Okay. Next one is how did Gavaskar's family members help him to become a good cricketer? What did his mother, father, and uncle do? So if we see, uh, if we go to the previous paragraph, we have to know, we will be able to know what are the characteristics of these people that has helped him become a good cricketer. So let's check. Go to page number 2. Where how his mother has helped him is written. So we have learned in this section that his mother used to play daily match with him, and she used to encourage him playing, and she would help him in all ways. And then his when the incident happened, like her nose started bleeding, so even then she didn't stop. She helped him whatever she could do. And how his father has helped him is he was a good club cricketer in his days and a keen student of the game. Even now we have interesting discussions. That means they discuss about this game to the, like, they have a discussion on this cricket game. So his valuable advice had helped him for the development of his career. That is also given here. Then how his uncle has helped him is he has encouraged him to sweat and earn the India's colors. That means he has to work, he have to work hard to earn the distinction, or he has to work hard to get to the cricket team, and this way he has advised him to. Let's go back to page number 5. So this way all the three people have helped him in their own ways. Next one is how did Gavaskar behave during matches played in his childhood days? How did his friends handle him on these occasions? So we have to again go back to page number 3. Okay, this is the paragraph. Right from the beginning, he had an obsession of playing cricket, and the question is how he used to behave. So the thing is, I would fight and eventually walk home. So what he used to do, he used to fight and when walk home with the bat and the ball, and the game used to end abruptly since he has the ball and the bat with him. And how did the boys react to it? Boys, the second part of the question is how did the boys react? So boys cursed and called him names. Instead of me, you have to use another proverb, that is him. Okay, so we are now talking about Sunil Gavaskar. as a third person, but here if you see, he is talking about himself. That is why this me, I, those words are used. So replace them with the words like him. Okay, but the tension did not last long and we generally got on very well. Okay, so this way the boys used to curse him and call him by names. This was their reaction. Next question. In his childhood days, Gavaskar was not a sporting player. He would walk away with the bat and ball whenever he was declared out, which brought the game to an abrupt end. How would you convince a friend of yours who behaves in a similar fashion? So, this is a question which you have to answer from your side, and just think or put yourself in the shoes of Sunil Gavaskar friend, and then tell how you will be how you will be tackling a friend like this, and how you will convince him, or how you will tell him this is not the way to work as a team and what you are going to do. So you have to write from your own way, write it, and find find out the answer. You can convince your friend. Do comment in the comment section if you have got an answer for this. Okay, next one is, what are the qualities you require in order to be a good team player? Pick up 5 qualities from the box. So here so many qualities are given. Some are positive, some are negative. So let's check which are the qualities that are required for a good team player. First one is cooperation, very much important. You always need to cooperate with your team members when you are in a team. Collaboration, of course, you have to work with others towards that goal. Consideration, of course, you have to consider your team members when you are playing. You are not the boss. So if you are a boss also, or if you are a team captain also, you have to consider everybody as an individual. Okay. Next one is over competitiveness. That means I think competitiveness may be good, but not over. Over ambitious also not good. Ambition is good, but not over ambitious. Taking responsibility, very much important. Egoistic behavior not required. Individualistic approach not required. You have to work as a team member. Acceptance, yes. You have to accept something which may not be according to your will, but you have to accept that this is the truth or this is the reality. Okay. Now next one is vocabulary enrichment. So we are going to learn about some new words and how they are being formed. So compound words is the topic here you need to learn about. And what it is. What is a compound word? It is combination of two or more words combining together to form one individual word or a phrase that acts as an individual word. Okay, so you combine many small words or two words that together form up a meaningful word. Okay, you can see here. New words are formed in many ways. Sometimes you make a new word by adding a prefix or a suffix. Prefix means which you will be adding at the before. Pre means before the word. Suffix means after the word. Okay. For example, to say that someone sang very well, you add ly to beautiful. Okay, so when you add ly to beautiful, it becomes beautifully. Or to say that Sunil Gavaskar was not aware of what was happening around him, you add an un to aware. When you add unto your word aware, what it becomes unaware, and form a new word unaware. So we call which is added at the end suffix, which is added in the front before the word, is a prefix. Pre means before. Okay. Another way of forming a new word is by putting two words together. This is the way how it is done. This is done because a single noun or adjective is often not enough to refer clearly to a person, thing, or a quality. When it is the case, the compound word is used, which consists of two words. That is, what is a compound word? Definition is given here. Two or more words are combined together to give a very clear meaning of those things. Like we can see here, there is a huge swimming pool. Okay, swimming pool is there, and to describe it we are using the words huge swimming pool, so that gives a clear meaning of that pool. So we call this a compound noun here. Next one is bus stop is overcrowded at peak hours. Peak and hours, when you combine, compound noun is formed. Sunil Gavaskar's mother was a good tempered lady. Again, what kind of good tempered? So adjective. What is the quality of that lady? She's good tempered. That quality is known as adjective. I traveled to Bombay in a second class compartment. What kind of compartment? Second class. So again, this is an adjective. Compound adjective. Compound adjective. Compound words are written in three ways. Some compound words are written with space between two words, like car and park. Car, park, gas, stove. Okay, so two words are combined. Some compound words have a hyphen, like eagle-eyed, 24. You have to use a hyphen in between them. Next one is compound words are joined together, like fisher, woman. Both are different words, but then comes together and makes a meaningful word. So this is fisher, woman. Okay. So three ways are there to form compound words. Can be noun or an adjective. Compound nouns are usually written as two separate words. Like we have seen huge swimming pool, so they are written as two separate words. Compound adjectives are usually joined using a hyphen. So this is the understanding. Compound nouns have a space. Compound adjectives have a hyphen between them. Now let's check Intext question 1.3. So you have given form new words, choosing one word from group A and next from group B. You can see here two groups are given, group A and group B. You have to combine both of them and make new words. Okay, so let's check. We have first class, 4-footed, 3-year-old, before hand, troublemaker, troublemaker, gas stove, gas stove, short sighted, bread crumbs, bald headed, white colored, brother in law, letter box, right is right. So if it is right, then it is right handed. Right handed, bats Batsman. Pull over. Pull over. Grandmother. Far-sighted. Far-sighted. Intercut. So all words are done. Now next one is Intext questions 1.4. Fill up the blanks in the following paragraph with some of the compound words you have formed. So already you have formed some words in that match the following. Use them to fill these gaps. So you can see here, every evening blank used to sit in the veranda with her sewing machine. No idea, but I think it's grandmother because that word was mentioned there, grand plus mother. She stitched clothes for her grandson. So if it is grandson, it's clear it is grandmother here. Grandmother. After finishing her work, she would feed the sparrows with what? Breadcrumbs. And here it's also mentioned crumbs. Okay, the sparrows could come and perch themselves on the letterbox is the word that is used for a place there in the previous options. Soon all the crumbs were eaten up. Grandmother, who was blank, could not see the sparrows clearly. That means she has got some eye problem. So it may be short-sighted or far-sighted. Short-sighted. Clearly, but she knew each sparrow who came and sat in her veranda. Okay. So hints are given in the next line or next sentence, and use the list of the words given in the previous exercise. Next one is grammar. So here we are learning about the simple past tense. We have got so many other tenses like present, past, future. Okay, so each has got classifications. This also has got classifications. So today we are going to learn about the simple past. Simple past, what is the difference between simple past and other past tenses? Okay, so how you can identify them, the simple past tense. So here you can see some examples are given, like read the following sentences. Sunil Gavaskar wanted to become a great batsman. He hated losing his wicket. Playing cricket was an obsession for him. The doctor examined my teeth. You can see some letters are made as bold in all the sentences. Notice that all the events took place in the past. That is clear. These things are all done. It is not happening right now. Sunil Gavaskar wanted to become. So it happened long before. He wanted to become a great batsman. He hated losing his wicket. He hated something that has happened in the past. All the things have happened in the past if you notice them. That is, all the above actions were completed in the past or happened in the past. Also note that no helping verb, you can see here, was, were, had, is used in the above sentences. You can see here, like that it is not used. Wanted, hated is there, but here it is there. Okay, such use of verb is called the simple past. So such cases when you get, he doctor examined my teeth. So examined is used. It's not saying the doctor was examining or something like that. So that was is not there here. Okay, so those words are not used here. That helping verbs are not used. So this kind of sentences are known as simple past. The simple past tense is formed by adding ed or d at the end. Okay, in spare form. So work may become worked, create may become created. Already E is there. So again you want to add one more ed. So you have to use D. Want becomes wanted. Okay, so either add ed or d to make it to its past form. Next one is irregular verbs like go, come, see, find, etc. and be, have form their past tense in other ways. You can see here if you use these verbs like go will become went, come will become came, see will become saw, find should become found. Okay, like that. So we are, it's not like create ed, you can't add ed and make it to a different form. Okay, so that is what the general rule of your simple past tense. Next one is in-text question 1.5. Complete the following narration by using the verbs given in the bracket in the simple past tense. Let's check what it is. When Sunil Gavaskar was born, a relative, already the word come is given, use it in its past. Okay, so a relative, what is the past of come? It is came to see him in the hospital. His name, the word is, use the past form, was Mr. Narayan Muserkar and he had sharp eyes. He noticed that the newborn baby had a hole in his on his ear. The next day when he went again, goes, past form is went, picked up the baby, he, find will become found, that the hole was missing. All these activities have happened in the past. Everyone started, add ed and make it as started, searching for the missing baby. At last Sunil was found sleeping beside a fisherwoman. So nothing is there, converted to its past form. Okay, next one is the past tense is also used when you want to say a situation existed in the past over a period or an activity took place regularly in the past. So two options you have to use past tense. Again, something was happening in the past for a fixed amount of time. Okay, or something that was happening regularly in your past but that's not happening now. Okay, those activities also can be added as a past tense. That also comes under past tense, simple past tense. Read the following sentence. We played our daily match with the tennis ball. So this activity was happening somewhere in the past, but this was happening regularly. So they used to play the match for some days or many years, whatever it is, but they were playing, but that doesn't exist now. Okay, I loved to linger over the autograph of every player at my uncle's house. He used to do this activity regularly. Okay, next one is whenever I batted, they would decide beforehand that they would appeal at a particular ball and I had to go by the majority verdict. Means that Sunil Gavaskar and his mother used to play cricket, that already we have seen. So same way, third one also activity was going or happening in the past. Notice that in the sentence third, would is used to denote the past sentence. Past would decide. Okay, would decide is the word would, and used to are also used when you want to say something that was happening regularly in the past. Let's check the example of those. Look at the example. When I was a child, when I was a small child, I used to play many games at school. So the word is I used to. So this was happening for a fixed amount of time in the past. So a person is telling about him now in 2023. He is telling about his childhood like 2010 or so. He was a small kid. Then he used to play games or he used to do any activities. He used to. So that used to word is used for giving the information that this was happening in the past. My teacher would always tell me that I would become a great football player. So this thing was told by his teacher in the past. Twice a week I used to stay back at school for coaching in football. So it has happened in the past, maybe a year before, maybe 10 years before, maybe a week before, but in the past. that is happening now is known as present. Okay, 2 times a week he used to do this coaching, football coaching. Okay, next one is complete the following paragraph with verbs in the past tense. You may use would to, would or used to. Let's check. When I was a small baby, sorry, when I was a small child, I lived in Bombay. I blank in Bombay High School. So I studied or I learned. Instead of learn, studied is the word. I blank to go to school and where I blank many blank things. Used to, I loved to go to school I where I learned many things. I think here bracket is not, this blank is not required. I blank go to Juku Beach with my parents on Sunday. I used to. He was doing that, okay? So I used to go to Juku Beach. He used to do that with his parents in the past. Whenever I blank go to the beach, whenever I would go to the beach, I blank play with my brother. I used to play with my brother. So you can see would and the first form is used. Used to first form is used. We would keep playing. We would keep, see first form, keep playing till it was time to return home. On our way home, we would stop at quality ice cream parlor for ice cream. It used to be, it would be an enjoyable day for all of us. It used to be an enjoyable day for all of us. Okay, so using, so next one is the negative. The negative of both regular and irregular verbs that are used in past tense is found with did not plus a verb without changing the form of the verb. Let's see the example how it is. He did not see the movie. Okay, he did not, word is used with see. Okay, so this is the first form of verb. He did not see the movie. Ravi did not tell a lie. Shyam did not go. So first form and the did not term. We'll make it as a negative sentence. Negative means, negative as already you know, it is something that is not going to happen. Okay, so Shyam did not go for the picnic. That notice there, note that in the above sentences when the negative is denoted, see, go and tell do not take d or ed. Okay, that is a general rule, but without that also you can understand. You can write 5 sentences by yourself with a negative, 5 sentences with a negative of simple past. It will help you understand it better. I hope you have understood whatever is taught till. I hope you have understood whatever is done in the lesson, the first steps till Intext question 1.6. Do subscribe and see you in the next video.